Properties and Investment Limited was initiated on 30th of September 2019. And to God be the glory, everything is moving well. Recently, we had our 3 years anniversary at Santos Hotels. I'm talking about a few days ago, almost last week.
They invite us.
Sorry about that. So, during the anniversary, I actually talked about my personal profile. I talked about historical development of Omek properties, the achievement of Omek properties so far in the course of the 3 years. And believe me, I was not shy to talk about my plan because under 3 years, we have achieved even more than some people that have been doing this business for 10 years. I can boldly tell you that though when I started, there were a lot of challenges here and there. Starting up a business and not even an ordinary business, not buying and selling, real estate business in the city of Lagos. Okay, you have to be well prepared. Sometimes it's beyond money. You can have money and everything will drain you away. It's not about money. It's beyond money. The money to play a vital role, a pivotal role there. But believe me, it was the grace of God. That's not the first person I supposed to reckon with. And secondly, I cannot underestimate the over a decade experience that I had in real estate. And aside that too, this I try to like this. Talking about the challenges, I faced many challenges during this period, trying to come up. I started with a cubicle at Akowojo there, and my first time used to call that place a shop, and I told her, oh, my intention is to bring them an office and a very lovely, well packaged office, not a shop. So I dressed this place as an office. So along the line, the dream was going along. Sorry, things was falling. Things was moving well. Few months, 6, 7, 8 months, I was able to overcome some to the level that that was a time I brought in an ambassador, my first ambassador, Temitayo Adeniyi. She's an actress. Um, and with her and my doggedness, believe me, we became unstoppable marketer in the city of Lagos. I was detailing to people myself, and would they, this while in the course of my real estate experience, actually, I should have stated that earlier. I've worked in 3 sectors, which is real estate, oil and gas, and pharmaceutical. So I decided to go for real estate because it's my area of strength. It's where I stayed there for over a decade. So I see real estate as area of strength and where I will be able to use my all the necessary, you know, I have all the necessary resources around me. And that's such long period of time cannot just go without being manifest without me manifesting them. So I've chosen real estate and real estate has been working pretty well. So first year we were able to record many great results. The same year we started giving lands to people. Then we started with 5 acres of land in everywhere when we started. Then
In where?
We started from Kobakbe, Abeokuta,
Okay.
and at Jegule Atom. It's just 30 plus. That's 5 acres of land. But to God be the glory, now we have estates in even Kobakbe alone, we have 7 different estates there. Farmland and about 4 residential uh, estates there. And in fact, there are 8 and 4 different locations for farmlands too. That is for people that are going into agriculture. And initially, we used to do that of fund farm crowding, but we stop it with all the issue and pressure of sector and all that. And I don't want to have any issue with my plan. But personally, what we do is we still do. People are still into. We are not doing. We are not really showing it. Sorry, I don't want that to come to. We are able to get another location. We have three different estates at Atom, as a Sokoto Road one, and then two different estates at Ajigule. And after that, we're able to acquire some acres of land to 10 acres at Ibejuleki. So Ibejuleki people will, because even if you have an estate and you're doing the business in Lagos and you don't have Ibejuleki, it's as if you have not started. So Ibejuleki too was moving when it was actually enhancing the um, you know income and inflow of the company. So from Ibejuleki we moved to Mowe. So Mowe is an area that is also, we have acres of land at Mowe. We have two different estates at Mowe too that people are buying. And to God be the glory, we started allocating in all our estates except Ibejuleki. Ibejuleki, there is no, it's something like I don't hide this because, we are working on the government allocation on the land. You understand? Because it's not a one, it's a global one, which we are working on. And we don't want to give out any land that is still under either committed or global to any client. Because anywhere I'm giving to any of my clients, we should be able to start something immediately. In fact, we always give them the duration of 3 months to start to commence something. So that is that. So like that, we keep acquiring land in the areas of Lagos and Ogun State, and we hope to move to Oyo State before the end of this year. Yeah, it's grace. So the journey has been, when we started, it looks like a roller coaster, but along the line, we got used to it because I see challenges as serious. It's not something that real estate is not a joke, truly. You understand? After me, many people have come, colleagues. Why, when I was working, I know two, three of them that have tried to come out, but maybe I may not be happy about that. But things uh, were not really working well for them. But to the glory of God, I make properties is doing well. Um, staff strength, be able to develop, and be able to work with me. So I still believe that with staff retention, we are still doing well because 3 years in some companies, maybe you will have recruited up to 100 people. You understand, especially maybe area of sales. Sales people are not really stable people like that, but we still have people that are stable and are still committed to the growth and development of Omek properties and investment related. I was saying it up quite long last week that the place we use a very big hotel, big hall and all that. Like in the next 2 years, I can't be doing an anniversary every year. In the next 2 years, which is 5 years, I'm going to mark the 5 years anniversary. I'm going to mark 7 and 10, which means even having this kind of mentality shows that it's not a business that I won't put my eye. It's not a business I will say, yeah, you manage it, I'm coming. No, this is a business that I pray, I undo it, I to a child. You understand? So, Omek Properties is what's stronger.
You must on.
Wow.
How did that affect you? How did you cope with lockdown and all of that?
Okay, that is a good one. I actually interviewed myself some weeks ago, and I said in the video, I said um, one man's something that may not be favorable to you can be favorable to me. I want to tell you that Omek Properties emerged strongly during the COVID. You understand? So because during that COVID, I thought it was all over. I thought I have lost it, but I strategized. as at that period, I thought of it that because I tried to talk to field investors, and many of them I noticed they don't since they don't know when we're going to resume, they wanted to do investment. So during that period, I was able to work with something closely related to farm cloudy and
Farm cloudy.
farm from cloudy. So farm that you monitor their farm for them and all that, so that the proceeds that's coming out of it, you divide it into
Okay.
two. So some for 3 months, some and I'm not like you know Nigerians, we like investment. So far, if you know that this thing we yield at the end of that the amount of the period of time given to you. So during COVID, I for the fact that they allow people doing agricultural activities to move, so I was doing my business. And during that period, I changed strategies when I noticed something they don't, but I cannot market land to anybody there. But I was able to use agriculture to penetrate it. And believe me, during that period, that was a period in the video. I said I have just after during that period, I made close to 50 to 60 million naira during the course of 2 3 months that we stayed at home permanently. And from that period, the financial strength of Omek properties became stronger.
Talking about times, how do you think the economy has affected or not affected?
So imported and even the one that those that are not imported goods, even the cost look at the fuel pump price
Yeah.
of the fuel and everything, which means it will affect transportation. Even now, anybody who is coming for in our days, I started in the city of Lagos as a graduate. I started with 25,000 naira, as salary. It's very difficult now for you to see anyone who want to collect 50,000. Who want to collect? You understand what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? So because you have to consider it, so we just have to put some limits to or constraint. Or we let them know that anybody who wants to work with us must be living in our vicinity, so that it will not tell on them, it will not affect, it will pose stress on them. And again, if somebody that is coming from earlier now. It's none of my business. So far you are not coming late. If you are staying far from the office, you are not coming late, no issue. But you just have to be sensitive to, you know, and make sure. Sorry, I have to be sensitive. I have to be sensitive to that. If they are spending close to 35, 40,000 out of 50, 60, or 70, believe me, maybe under 2 3 months, they will tell you they don't want to work again. And eventually, that is not pride of any company. People coming and going. So we just have to, it's one of the best way to so economy in that aspect. And again, we if we want to sell, we cannot just hike because there is competition. We can't just hike price. Oh, what of this place now? If you are not selling, another person is ready to sell and slash the money into two. Radio, television, show online, everywhere, adverts is going on. So you just have to sell in a way that okay, it should be favorable, not huge gain too. So there is high competition and the money is not flowing the way it's meant to flow. Aside Lagos State now, so like if you go to other states, you will see Enugu state government owing civil servant 5 6 months 7 months 8 months salary. So how are they going to buy land? Even the rent, have they paid it? So economy has affected one way or the other. Though the money is where the money is, but believe me, money maybe the rich they have their own circulation, but it's not really flowing the way it used to flow. That a client can even pay and not remember and not call you say wonder why you be the one calling. When are you coming to collect your land? You understand? So it's another thing. The economy aspect, it has actually, but it's favorable to those outside the country because they are using just, a few dollars to get. When you turn it to naira, yes, it has become millions of naira.
Yeah.
So it's favorable to them, and they are the one actually investing now. So many real estate people today are targeting people outside the country. Not that you are not saying people here too, but it's not the cash is not flowing. So out of 10 people of Nigerians that want to invest online, believe me, 7 to 8 will come as an installment payment. So if you are not, if you don't have other, you need to have other, businesses that you use it to back up the real estate business too. But we thank God, it has not put our back on the ground.
Okay.
The truth must be said. You have said it all, even in the question, there is an answer there. I will say emphatically that real estate is one of the surest investments. You understand? See, I don't want to mention any other investment. We are talking about real estate, but
Yeah.
I will not go and put my money in an investment that I will not be able to see. There are some investment that in the morning, if you check, maybe online now, your money is gone. Oh, you can check, oh, your money has doubled. I see that as like I am gambling. You understand? Real estate investment is not overnight. It's not money making machine that we double or triple overnight, but it's a gradual thing. It's for those that are ready to play the game. It's for those that understand investment, and for those that know, that's what we call those that really understand investment and they know how the rules of wealth. Yes, let me put it that way. If you don't know the rule of wealth, believe me, you will not be patient enough to invest into real estate. It is not all about those. It's not those that have money in excess that are chasing real estate now. Even those that are still struggling, they are investing into real estate because if aside the fact that they want to live there, they are still using it as an investment, as investment. People are going there in spite of challenges or whatever they are facing. They are going there because they know it's still one of the surest investment, and they surely know that. Apart from you are not having issue of documentation and all that, government issue and all that. Believe me, real estate, there is no investment that is 100% sure. But in the case of real estate is very close to 100. But I will say 95%. So, and if you score 95% in any examination, I'm sure you get double dose of data of that day from your parents. So, real estate is a sure, and there is no apart from the fact that all the well, from the first the most richest in the world, everybody in Africa, nobody, no one has not. That is, please single out anyone who has not invested in real estate. Sometimes, real estate business is just, government will just come to one area, want to do something or open a particular road and all that. Your investment of 30 million can turn to 100 million that same year because of maybe amenities and some other things. So real estate is not for gamblers. It's for those who are patient. It's for those who know the rules of wealth.